Good morning. So excited that I am out here again this morning, this week. This time I'm up here in Virginia along the Blue Ridge Parkway at the Rocky Knob Recreation area, and I am doing the Black Ridge Trail. So it is a trail that is about, I think, 3.1 miles, I think is what I heard. And it goes through this forest scene that I am walking through right now, and apparently you climb over some fences and then you cross the Blue Ridge Parkway and then you're like in this meadow area. So I'm really excited to have a variety of things to photograph today. So not just forest, but it's really kind of pretty, just lots of green, and it's a nice cool morning so far, so hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, so I'm really excited to do this trail with you guys this morning. So let's get hiking. This is a really just so pretty, the pretty forest. It feels very calming. So this forest up here at the Rocky Knob Recreation Area is called a secondary forest or secondary growth forest. And what that is it's a forest that had at one point was completely cleared out and stuff, whether it was for logging or burned or whatever. And then after decades and decades, something like between 40 to 100 years, it grows back to the point where there's no evidence that it had been cleared out and stuff. So it's really cool to just see some of these big trees, and then there's just really nice spacing between the trees. So there's just lots of growth on the forest floor, which I find really pretty, especially when the sun coming dappling through, like right over here, dappling behind me. Just doing little sunspots and everything along the trail, which I find really pretty. And behind me, there's reminiscence of an old chimney. So I don't know if that was maybe a house at one point or some type of other type of utility type of building or something. But I do know that at one point the Rocky Knob area had a really large community, so this could be part of that community. This would be back early 1900s, I believe, if I recall correctly. So anyways, we're just going to continue walking through along this trail and just keep exploring what we have. So we came across this Magnolia tree. I'll put the exact type up here on the screen, but the red flower or fruit just kind of caught my eye, and that's how I noticed that it was a Magnolia tree. So just kind of really pretty, this little, out of nowhere, little fruit on this tree. So right now we are walking through basically a cow pasture. So this just open meadow, and you can see where there had been some wild blackberries that they're past. So I haven't seen any, but you can see where they were growing and stuff. So that's been kind of cool. Do have to watch out for the cow poop because apparently they do let. Oh, there's actually some blueberries or blackberries. Sorry, right over here. I just happened to glance. Let's just turn this around real quick. See? Blackberries. Wild blackberries. And that looks like that is the whole grove of wild blackberries. It's kind of cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's pretty sweet. So some blackberries. I'm going to take some photos of some blackberries here for just a second. So yeah, a whole bunch of blackberries still out there. I thought we were kind of past their prime and everything, but there was still some growing, which was kind of cool to see some blackberries. So anyways, this is just kind of a really pretty pasture to just kind of be walking through right now, and I'm really enjoying it. Although it's a little hot and humid in the sun, but getting through. I see some shade up ahead, although I'm underneath a giant oak tree right now, but there's some more shade up ahead. So we'll just continue on hiking. So that was a really cool tree. I think I got some really cool different perspectives of that tree. Some photos, some really low to the ground, shooting upwards, wide angle. So I think I got some really cool photos of that oak tree, which just has so much character. So I'm excited to see what those look like on the computer. So anyways, yeah, we're just gonna keep on hiking with this beautiful view. Oh, it's so gorgeous. This is probably one of the prettiest trails that I've I've been on. There's just a lot of character to it. You have the forest, now you have the vistas, you had a meadow area, you had a cow pasture, so it's just kind of very calming. It's a very enjoyable trail, so excited to keep on finishing hiking this trail, so let's keep going. So we are getting close to the parking lot. We're probably maybe less than a quarter of a mile to the parking lot. So I will go ahead and wrap up this week's video. There's a good chance I may call this one of the prettiest trails that I've been on, just with the variety of different scenery. From a photography standpoint, it was nice having different things to photograph, from the meadows to pasture to the forest to mountain vistas. It has a little bit of everything, and it was just so pretty and peaceful and calm. So I'm really looking forward to coming back out to this trail again in the fall, because I think it'll be really pretty with all the fall colors. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this week's video. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, you should subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week on another photography hiking adventure. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.